I seriously have no clue what I'm doing. So I figured I would make a video about it. Have you ever bought something and then you spend a whole lot of money on it? You get all excited about it. You usually have to wait for it to be shipped to you or something like that. And then it comes and it's like broken or it doesn't work or it doesn't work how you thought it was going to work. And then you have like buyer's remorse. And then you're kind of like, why did I spend all this money on something? It doesn't even work. And that's kind of why I wanted to make this video. So if you've ever watched any of my videos, you see me kind of walking around in the forest. Usually I'm filming myself on a selfie stick. Let me show you. This is what I use. It's like this cheap selfie stick that I probably got for less than $20 at Walmart. And I'll show you how it works. So I just carry this around while I'm filming, and it's pretty like rinky dinky, but it works for me. This is probably also why I feel totally obnoxious filming anything out in public, because I feel like people are looking at me and probably thinking, what is this girl doing? She's got her selfie stick. She probably thinks that she's some TikTok star. I'm not. So, like, I bought a gimbal, which I thought was going to make filming videos easier. I thought that it would make any video I make look a lot smoother when I'm walking around out in public with it, and hopefully not look like this obnoxious huge selfie stick that I'm waving around in public. Yeah, I get embarrassed about trying to film in public. Anyways, like I said, there's like what I thought a gimbal does and how I thought it would be helpful. And then I buy this gimbal, and let me just say that, well, I'll show it to you in a minute. But let me just say that this gimbal in particular, you have to use a certain app for it to work. I thought you could just hook up your phone or your camera to the gimbal and then it would just somehow like balance itself. And then you walk around with it, and then when you film something, it doesn't look all bumpy or, make the people at home watching like get dizzy by watching your camera move all around all shaky. And no, you have to use like this app that comes with the gimbal that controls the gimbal. And if I'd known that, I would have never purchased this at all. As much as I don't consider this to be a product review, I'm just trying to explain, like, I don't think I should have even bought the gimbal. I don't think it does what I thought it was going to do. And ultimately, I really wanted to live stream with my camera, with my iPhone. And I can't, because you have to use this special software that came with the gimbal in order for it to even film anything, which is like not why I purchased it. So now you can watch me fiddle around with the actual gimbal. First of all, this has like a magnetic thing that goes on the back of my phone here. This is the gimbal. It's kind of like weird and wonky. So if I was to just, the first thing you do is you attach the phone to the gimbal. And once it's attached, you can see it's just kind of all loosey-goosey here. This is where you have to turn it on with an app. Once I turned it on, it sort of situates itself. But say I don't want it to be this direction, I want it to be that direction. And then it's all weird. So I'm sorry if I don't know what I'm doing, but seriously, this thing, if I was to walk around with it, try to film with it, it's all bouncing all over the place. And it's like, it doesn't really stay balanced, which I thought was the whole point of it, right? So if I was to film something, I have to go into the app and do the film, but it's like moving around the whole time. I don't know if you can tell, but see, it's twisting and moving all on its own. So I don't know what it's doing, but when I do film something with it, which we're gonna go out and do a little test run, you'll see that it doesn't have me centered at all. It's kind of like going all off to the sides. So, maybe it's not calibrated correctly. I'm not real sure, but this is why I said I just wanted to show you kind of what it looks like, how it's just kind of like, not what I thought it was. So some of my frustration is that I obviously didn't do my research before I purchased this. And also because I opened the package, so now I can't really return it and get my money back. I could try to sell it. Okay, so this is my first test with the gimbal. So I'm just walking around, I'm filming myself using the iPhone camera that's built into my phone. I'm not using the Gimbal app. I'm just walking around. I'm gonna try to see how steady the camera is, because as I'm walking, and I feel like the camera is kind of just swinging all around, so I don't know how steady it's gonna be. This is gonna be a test. You guys can follow along with me. I mean, so far, I'm trying to hold it so you can see my face, but the camera's moving on its own, so I don't know. Also, there's a airplane flying above me, which is very loud. All right, so the next test we're gonna try using the actual app that is made for the gimbal. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm now using the app. So we're just gonna go for a little walk, little stroll here. I am going to purposely move around a lot just to see what it does, to see if it stays with me, if it follows me. If I go over here, I go over here, to see if there's any difference between using the app and just the regular camera that's built into my phone. And if this looks any sturdier, because as you can see, I'm trying to just, walk like a normal person would be walking. I do feel like I have to hold this thing quite high up in the air, because if I hold it down low, then it starts to tilt up by my face. I can hold it up high and it starts to tilt on its own. But you can see that there's a big difference between maybe this and using the actual iPhone camera. Okay, so let's try this again. If I hold it up high, it automatically tilts down at me. I hold it down low, and it's starting to tilt up, and here I am. So if I just hold it normal, it takes a little while to adjust. It seems to be moving around, but it's not really showing you my face. I know this all seems silly, but like I said, this is me just testing this out to see, how does this look different than if I was to just use the regular camera, because this is the special software that's made to work well with the gimbal. So now let's go ahead and just film regular so you're not looking at me. Okay guys, that's going to conclude our test of the gimbal and what I think of it, and if I'm going to continue using it or I'm going to try to sell it or get rid of it. Hope you enjoyed watching today.